Hey watchers, it's your girl Big Ish. Welcome back to Black People Watch. Thank you so much for watching my channel. This week we're going to be reviewing Outside the Wire on Netflix. So this is actually my father's pick. My dad loved this movie. He gave me a call, told me that he thought I would like it too, and I actually did. We're going to go over it right now. And disgraced drone pilot Lieutenant Hart, played by Damson Idris, is sent into a deadly military zone after disobeying orders. He finds himself working for Captain Leo, who is played by Anthony Mackie, an android officer tasked with locating a doomsday device before insurgents do. This movie is directed by Mikael Halfstorm and it's written by Rob Yoskon. And I hope I'm saying those names correctly. And again, Leo is played by Anthony Mackie and Damson Idris, it plays Hart. And those are basically the main characters of this movie. If you haven't seen Outside the Wire, it's on Netflix. I suggest you go watch it, come back so we can discuss. The movie takes place in the not so distant future. It takes place in 2036. And in this time period, they have dumps or, android officers in the military. And that was very cool to see. They are still a little robotic and antiquated in 2036. The movie opens up with Lieutenant Hart. He makes a deadly decision. Again, like I said before, he's a drone officer and he's sitting back eating gummy bears and he's behind a television screen and he's watching, people who are really in the field. He's watching something go down. He feels that they're about to get blown up because a truck pulls up and it seems like it's loaded with some, weapons or something that could kill everybody that's on the ground right now. And Lieutenant Hart makes a deadly decision because there are 2 American officers who are near this truck, but there are 38 officers who are in the area. And Hart makes a deadly decision to blow up this truck, killing those 2 officers and saving the 38. He makes the decision to kill 2 or sacrifice 2 and save 30, which almost gets him court-martialed, okay? They pull him into the office, they're reaming him out, they're ready for him to leave the military, but they save him because they know he's a good officer. There are some consequences to his actions. As a result of his decision, they put him in the field, boots on ground, okay? He's going to be just a regular soldier. As soon as he arrives to his station or wherever it is they go, their location, he gets pulled by an officer named Leo. Leo in the government stands for law enforcement officer. I don't know if that had something to do with, the captain's name being Leo, but Leo is played by Anthony Mackie. And gosh, Anthony Mackie. Okay, and Hart soon comes to realize that Leo is an android. He is not a human. And he reveals this to Hart to let him know, listen, I'm not a real human being. I am your superior officer, but I'm not a human being. And Hart can't believe it. The dumps are, just goofy officers, androids, killing machines, or whatever you want to call them. And this guy looks human and talks human and is, for the most part, a human. Leo tells Hart that they have a task that they have to deliver some vaccines into war-torn Bosnia or Ukraine. It's in that area. They get into some arguments, the writing is pretty good at this point. They engage and, it's 2 strong black leads, so I love that. Hart thinks that they are really after people who want to start war with the United States. They find that there are sites in this area that still have activated military missiles and nuclear missiles. Hart soon comes to realize that these warlord guys are not the enemy and that Leo is the enemy, actually. Listen, there's a lot of people that don't like this movie. I enjoyed it. I'm a civilian. I'm a regular average Joe. The people who didn't like this movie were people who are serious war buffs. There are people who thought that the geography of Balkans in Ukraine was crazy, that they're nowhere even near each other. I don't know about that area of the world, so I don't know. But I did read some comments. People hated it. Let me tell you something. I'm a civilian. I liked it. My father liked it. My husband liked it. I did have some issues with the script at the end. It wasn't really clear as to why Leo wanted to destroy the world. He did say he wanted to destroy the world because He didn't want androids to take over. I just didn't see that being a big enough issue. It became almost like a Thanos thing where I'm going to kill all of these people to save humanity. And, you know, I just thought that was a little hokey. I thought that was poor writing, and I thought it was kind of lazy writing. I do think they could have went bigger and better with the script. Other than that, I thought the fight sequences were very good. I enjoyed the explosion. I was able to follow the storyline very well. That's one of the reasons I was able to follow the storyline very well with an action movie, is because they kept repeating what the purpose of the mission was, which was good for somebody like me. A lot of people don't like that, but I enjoyed it and I needed that, because when there's a lot of action going on, it's hard for me to follow. So they kept reiterating over and over again what the purpose was, why they were going to see this guy, why they were going to see that guy, what's happening here, what's going on here. And a lot of people don't like that, because they're like, listen, I can follow it without you telling me over and over again what the purpose of the story is. So us civilians, we're going to like this movie. We're going to think it's fun. There's not a lot going on right now. Netflix really is limited as to what they have. Of course, Anthony Mackie is always nice to look at. Who doesn't want to look at Anthony Mackie? But, you know, listen, us regular folks are going to like it. I'm all dressed up and know where to go. I had an interview, a roundtable group interview with Lee Daniels for his new movie, The United States versus Billie Holiday, that's going to be on Hulu. And I thought they were going to see me, and they didn't. And let me tell you, I got dressed to the nines. And, you know, I have my jacket on, and I thought that I was going to meet Lee Daniels today, but I did meet him. They ended up taking my question. I did talk to him. I did talk to Andra Day, who plays Billie Holiday in the movie. And it was just, I was on cloud nine being able to talk to Lee Daniels. So, you know, he didn't get to see me, but he did hear my voice and he did hear my question, and him and Andra answered my question. So, you know, hopefully I'll get a copy of that and be able to share it with you guys. But other than that, she's all dressed up, nowhere to go, looking cute. You know, what can I say? Fulani African earrings. You know, I got this from Nordstrom, a blazer and a dress. Whatever, it is what it is. Listen, if you get a chance, watch Outside the Wire. Thank you, Dad, for your pick. I thought it was great. You know, regular schmegular Joe like me. I'm not looking at a map trying to figure out if Bosnia is in Ukraine and the Russians and the SSR. Listen, I don't know about any of that. I just know it was good. It was fun to watch. I think you'll like it too. This is a kind of like a guy movie, girl. So if your dude is into stuff like that, and he'll like this movie, you know, turn it on. Say, I got a movie for us to watch, and he'll be happy that it's not a romantic, mushy love story, and it's, you know, a kick butt, you know, war movie that, you know, us girls can follow too. So check it out. Check it out. It's a date night movie. Listen, it was good. You know, it wasn't a love interest in this movie. You know, we like our love interests. But, you know, he had a little picture of his girlfriend that he was always looking at, and he's going to marry her one day. And, you know, I love her. And that was great. And I enjoyed that. But, you know, other than that, I wouldn't listen to what the reviewers say. I think the regular average Joe like us, we're going to like it. We're going to sit back with our guy and watch it, and we're going to enjoy it just like we did. So, you know, thank you so much for watching Black People Watch. This is your girl, Big Ish. Let me know what you want me to watch, and we'll discuss it. Talk to you next time. Bye.